video on doing something with this whey that I've got. So I make my own yogurt, and to thicken it up what I do is I strain the yogurt through a bit of cloth. Excess whey falls out of it, and then I get a thicker, more luxurious yogurt. It's delicious. But I end up with whey, and I always kind of think I don't know what to do with it. It seems like a bit of a waste to kind of throw it away. You can use it as the liquid part in bread, but I don't make that much bread, so I'm always a little bit loath to throw it away. I keep some of it back and I use it as the mother for my yogurt culture. So I always save the whey rather than having to save some of the yogurt. So, but inevitably there's some left. So I was kind of thinking about when I was a kid, there was a soft drink called American cream soda, or a cream soda, and I was kind of thinking it had a bit of a creamy taste to it. I think we'll have to stop this video because I'm doing another video at the same time, and I'll just turn that down at the back. So I was thinking about the American cream soda, and it was sweet, but it had a bit of a creamy flavour to it. And I was kind of thinking, I wonder if we could reduce the whey down to concentrate the flavour, and then add some sugar to it, and make it into like a bit of a cordial. So I probably reduced it down to a fifth of its normal volume. I think so. There's about 450 millilitres of the reduced whey. Probably reduced down from about 2 litres, something like that. Let's just give it a bit of a taste. That's a bit sharp. It's not particularly creamy. So 200 grams worth of sugar. Let's just put that in there. We'll give it a stir around and we'll see how it tastes. And then I'll probably have to stop this video halfway through because I think the cream from my other experiment is just about ready. So I had to reduce some cream for another video. But the thing is, I have to be in the kitchen to watch it, otherwise it's going to burn. So I thought, well, we'll just do another video at the same time. But then, obviously, doing the other video at the same time, but it means that video's ready, so we'll have to stop this one, I think. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Needs more sugar, though. It needs more sugar. And I'm going to put some lemon in it as well. So let's put in another. We got 100 grams worth of sugar. That's another 100 grams worth of. Oh, this that'll be fine. So let's put another 100 grams worth of sugar, and then we'll juice a couple of lemons and we'll put that in, and we'll see how it tastes. But I need to stop because I need to do the other video. Came up to the boil, sugar's melted, we've added the juice of 1 lemon. How's it taste? Tastes like lemon curd. It's got that lemon curd flavour to it. Needs some more lemon in it. Needs some more lemon, but it's got a lemon curd flavour to it, is that? It's creamy. It's got a bit of a lemon curd flavour to it. I wonder if that's interesting. That's interesting. We used to make something called lemon cheese, which was a bit like a lemon curd, but it had eggs in it. So I can't remember how you make lemon curd. I can't remember how you make lemon curd. But lemon cheese was, I think it was cream and eggs, or milk and eggs and lemon juice. But there was this big thing in Europe that we couldn't, when we were a part of the EU, we couldn't call certain things by certain names because, like, you couldn't call it lemon cheese because it wasn't cheese. So you couldn't call it lemon cheese anymore, even though we'd called it lemon cheese forever. So, and like ice cream had to have cream in it. Like, you couldn't call something ice cream. that didn't have a certain amount of cream in it anymore, which is a good thing actually, because it stops people from being dishonest. What was the other thing as well? Yeah, so things actually had to be what they said they were rather than something fake. But that's got a bit of a taste of lemon curd, sort of lemon cheese to it. I've got some lemon curd. I've got some cheap stuff. What's in it? I shouldn't need my glasses. Sugar, water, lemon juice from concentrate, water, concentrated lemon, margarine, palm oil, rapeseed oil, water, maize starch, dried egg, pectin, sodium nitrate, sodium citrate, lemon oil. Okay. Anyway, so let's put some more lemon in and we'll see what happens. So we'll put another lemon in. I think the cloudiness is coming from the actual whey, so there's still some. It's like wanting to form cheese. You know, like when you make a ricotta. And ricotta is twice boiled, so it's the whey from the mozzarella making process which you then reboil, and it forms ricotta. And ricotta means to reboil. So that might be what the cloudiness is from, but that's kind of quite interesting. It's not going to make a cordial, I don't think. But let's turn it off. It's sweet. It's sweet. Let's turn it off. Let's put it in a jar. So that's. Do want some more lemon in. No, I don't think it wants any more lemon in. It's gone a little bit grainy. But let's pour it into a jug. Don't make a mess of everything. And then we'll pour it into this jar and we'll let it go cold and we'll see what happens. But we might be able to turn this into some kind of fake lemon curd. Maybe. We'll see what it's like when it's gone cold, and we'll taste it again, and we'll add it to a bit of iced water, and we'll see what happens. It's cool, and I have noticed, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but we've got some sediment on the bottom, which I think is like protein from the whey. I think that is curds. Even though the whey looked like it was completely clear, there's obviously some milk protein still left in there. So let's give that a taste. It's got a lemon curd flavour to it. Let's try a little bit of water. Just a small amount. Just to kind of see if we have. It's a little bit grainy. How's the top? I don't think it's going to make a nice cordial, but I was having a think. I was thinking maybe we should look up. If I had some eggs, I'd have a go at using that to make some lemon cheese. I haven't got enough eggs. Well, I have got some eggs, but I don't want to be faffing around with them. So we'll taste this. Do you know, that's kind of quite nice. That's kind of quite nice. That's interesting. So, it just makes, actually a nice drink. Is that? It just slightly sweet, slightly sharp, just makes water a little bit more interesting. That would be. Needs a bit more. Needs a bit more. But it just makes. Yeah, so we've made a cordial. I'm thinking my way through this. So we've made an interesting cordial. We've made a whey cordial, a yogurt whey cordial, which is interesting. But I think what we're going to do, instead of drinking it, I think I'm going to have a go at making. I'll look up lemon cheese and lemon curd, and I think we'll get some eggs, and we'll have a go and some more lemon to it, and we'll see if we can make a fake lemon curd type of thing, like a lemon cheese type of thing. I think it's got potentially to be it. It might be a little bit grainy, but it might be something interesting. I certainly like the idea of using something up and not throwing it away. So it'll be a longer video than I actually want, and it'll be mostly me faffing around. But we'll be back when I bought some eggs. Maybe just use egg yolks. But we'll have a go at making some fake lemon curd. That's it. Oh, I'm burping now. We'll see how it turns out. Right, let's have a go at thickening up this whey cordial that tastes a little bit like lemon cheese. You can see in the bottom of there now how it's split, and I'm sure that'll be bits of curd, like tiny bits of curd. It's a little bit grainy, so I don't want to use it in this because I want a smooth kind of finish. If this is going to work, I don't know, but potentially. But I've got some extra lemon, we've got some extra sugar, but there is 2 whisked eggs, and then I've got a pound's worth, 16 ounces worth of the cordial that I made. So I need to be careful about cooking this. So 2 eggs, which is kind of, it might not be sweet enough, but I'm just curious. I'm curious to see if it works. So if it kind of works, it'll work properly. That's kind of my view. So the gas is definitely off, so we're not going to cook the egg. We're not going to scramble the egg. So I know what we need to do. We need to add a little bit of that to the eggs, just to warm them up slightly, so it's not much of a shock when it goes into a hot liquid. So it might need more egg. It probably will. A bit frothy. Yeah, certainly going to need some more egg in that. Let's have another egg. I suppose egg yolks would have been better, richer. Maybe should have started with less liquid. I might end up using far too much egg now, which is not really what I wanted. Essentially, we're making a custard when we're making a lemon cheese, and then it'll set. Well, yeah, we use it. Has that started to cook? So yeah, custard-ish. Custard-ish. We're relying on the butter in it as well, in a lemon cheese to set it when it goes cold. The butter will re-solidify. And then it's also got sugar in there as well, and then it's got the lemon as well, which will help things set, but maybe this isn't going to work. Kind of all depends on how many eggs I'm prepared to use, isn't it? get some of that. Put that into Whey. Let's just skim off some of that foam and have a look at it. No, I don't think it's just going to work. I don't think it's just going to work. I think if anything it'll end up going like a soup that's got egg mixed into it. Like a Chinese soup. How hot is it? I think it's just going to scramble the eggs. Let's put a little bit of heat under it. I'm pretty sure it's not going to work, so if we can put a bit of heat under it now, if we scramble the eggs, we scramble the eggs, it doesn't matter. Just gently move it around. God, I haven't made fresh custard in years. It used to petrify me, making fresh custard with egg yolks. When I worked for the Scary French Chef. It always seemed like he was in a bad mood. Probably very friendly and very nice once you got to know him a little bit more. He did like me. He offered me a job. Well, not in his kitchen, but he did find me a job. He said if he had, when I had a meeting with my, it was part of my college placement. So when we had a meeting with my college lecturer, my mum and dad went down as well to come meet me, to bring me home. He said, yeah, he's really liking him, he's a great lad. I'd like to give him a job, but I haven't got any jobs going at the moment, because I've got some lads coming over from France to fill the spaces in the kitchen expansion. But he found me a job in another restaurant. Recommendations, didn't need an interview, just said I'll get you a job. And the head chef he spoke to, his word was enough to get me a job. Alright, so I don't think this is going to work. Don't think this is going to work. I think if we were to add butter to it, I haven't got any butter. I'm not going to start faffing around lemon cheese now. I suppose we could have used it as a base. Maybe I'll do that sometime in the future. But it just seems a waste of butter to make lemon cheese. Don't want to put another egg in, do I? Slightly thicker, but not really. Nice. Just a bit of a. Put something on the gas. I need to turn off the back. I don't think that's going to work. I don't think that's going to work. The amount of eggs that we're going to have to put into it, I think it'd be the butter that mostly sets the lemon cheese. No, this isn't going to work. Not without putting a lot more egg in. And the more egg that we put in, it's going to taste more of egg, which is not, I don't want something that tastes of egg. It's a little bit eggy already, but not to worry. So, we can certainly turn it into cordial. A kind of interesting flavoured cordial, we can certainly do that. I suppose we could add alcohol to it, and it'd be a bit like a limoncello. A whey limoncello. Whey and vodka. I've got some vodka. I'm not driving tonight, am I? No, I'm not going to go. Pool's closed at the gym, so I'm not going swimming. So I'm only going to go for a walk. So that's not going to work, is it? But we'll just leave it in the pan and see what happens. It might do something while I'm out walking. But anyway, so pause. Right, so that's a little bit of the Whey Cordial, and then just a little bit of vodka in there. Give it a stir, see what that tastes like. See if anything interesting happens. And I suppose we're using the whey and the sugar and the lemon for the mouthfeel of it. How does it taste? It's pretty good actually. Yeah, it's a little bit like limoncello. So we can make a Whey Cordial and we can make a limoncello type of liqueur. That's quite nice, isn't it? That is rather good actually. Yeah, so me faffing with something as always and half succeeding and not failing because I've learnt something, so therefore that's a success. That has cooled and thickened while I've been out, so it's got a bit of viscosity to it. I think if there was I think we'll be able to use the whey in a reduced form as part of a a lemon cheese. Maybe that's something for the future. I'm not going to faff around. I can't be bothered. But I think we'll make some lemon cheese, and then I think we'll have a go at making some lemon cheese with some reduced whey in there as well, just out of fun. And maybe look at lemon curd as well. I think, yeah.